How did I got here from Macedonia to Toronto? That's interesting. I was born there, obviously. Played professional since 16. You know, the country went, it got separated, and there was like a lot of turmoil. The situation wasn't good, you know. And then at that time, you know, I met my wife, and we decided to marry and come over. What I do is, like, we're closest by Ryerson. My wife went to Ryerson. I'm like, okay, so let's try. So I went up there, talked to the coaches. They said, come on down. So as soon as I got there, they kind of gave me a scholarship, and that's how it all started. Training, really, I started with training a team, and the team at that time was Toronto 5-0. Out of the 10 players, 4 went NCAA, got scholarship, the rest of them got scholarship through Canadian University. Everybody graduated. And after that, a lot of players saw how I developed all these players and got them to a certain level, so they start contacting me. The key part to me is that the players want it. Because if they are not driven to get better every day, then there's no point for me training, wasting time, wasting my time, their parents', you know, investments, etc. Right?
I was on my way to University of Toronto track facility, and I was working out, training for high jump. And he saw me and said, "Hey, you're not going up to the courts? Where you headed?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to the track and field facility. I'm going to do high jump." And he said, "Why?" I said, I'm competing in high jump. And he said, "Why aren't you going to play basketball?" Because I was probably 6'6" maybe at the time, twig, but you could tell I was a young kid, whatever. And he said, "You need to come play for my team." I said, "Who are you?"
From the day one, he knew what I'm about, and I knew what he's about, to the point of a special like relationship with him, right?
Father figure, coach, mentor, brother. He reinforced all the right things as far as taking care of my studies and doing the right thing, but told me that this basketball can really take me places. To this day, he's still kind of my biggest influence as far as basketball and life too.
It's very important for me that I have this relationship with the guys that these guys that want to work and get better every single day.
We have a great relationship. It's a yearly thing, continuing to learn, continuing to get better, and he's been a huge part of that for me. I think with him, it's on the court is a lot of like the fine details. Shooting stuff is the biggest thing we've really worked on, and taking out all the excess stuff that's not needed.
My focus is always the smallest details to the game, and I'm a student of the game. I'm trying to, you know, get them to be better at any aspects that they're lacking, or improve their strengths overall.
Just off the court, we just have a great relationship. Just being able to call and talk to him about no matter what it is. I think he prides himself a lot on that, just being somebody that is not just a basketball guy, somebody you could talk to.
It's no magic, honestly. Whoever talks about magic, it's not. It's really getting that connection with these guys and getting them on board that there's always some sort of improvement. You know, maximizing the potential is the most important thing, and this is that's all I am. For me, I don't play because if I'm not in full basketball shape, I can't. I still play a little bit of men's league, but here and there.
He thinks he can still go, but he's done. He's older now. He thinks he's strong. He's not really that strong. You know, with the older guys like that, you gotta let them just think what they want.
No. X can say whatever, but you know, I cook him every single time, every time. I want to be represented by my players. That's how I want to be remembered, based on the performances, how my players conduct on and off the court, how they are, you know, as human beings. That's what it is. Try to work hard, don't cut corners, you know, get better every day, and everything else will be, you know, fall in place.